What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Tina. So I decided to do a sit down and explain to you and just tell you guys my Sweetener World Tour experience, because you guys have seen my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter, and have just been asking questions, because I did meet Brian and Scott, and I did indeed go to the Sweetener World Tour. So I just decided to do a sit down video and just talk to you guys, since I didn't end up vlogging it, and wanted to explain to you guys why I didn't vlog it. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight into it. We're gonna go back to Thursday, June 13th. That was the day that I met Brian and Scott. So if you guys don't know who they are, which if you're an Ariana fan, you should, they're Ariana Grande's choreographers. So yeah, I follow them on Instagram, obviously, and for I think since when the tour started, or maybe like a few weeks after the tour started, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but they had announced that they were doing, I believe it was like dance workshops and like little like pop-up stuff in certain states, or I believe it was like all the states they were traveling to. Like I said, don't quote me on this, I can't exactly remember, but it was something like that. And I remember they said they were going to do a Samsung event when they come to New York. So I was just literally waiting for the time to like sign up and RSVP, get my tickets, or like whatever I had to do. And then they finally like said it, and I was able to sign up. So I hurried up, RSVP, done deal. And then they emailed me, I think it was like Wednesday night maybe, or like Wednesday morning or afternoon, something like that, and told me that I'm able to come. Like, it's a first come first served kind of thing. So like they're only be able to accommodate like how many rooms there is, how many seats. That's based on how many people is able to get in. So actually that Thursday morning, I was with MTV. I was on TRL, and like we were filming and stuff, and I was there for like pretty much the whole day. Our call time was at 10, I think, and we were supposed to be done filming around like 2, and we didn't finish filming at 4, and Scott and Brian's event started at 6. So I panicked a little bit, because I was like, your girl gotta go take the train, and she gotta get there. And like, because the thing is with me, depending on who the artist is, I want to be at least 2 hours early. I know that sounds dramatic, crazy, and you guys are like, what? But that's just me. I know how crazy it can get, or it will get. So that's why I like being there early. And I'm like, y'all, we done took our pictures, I got to go. So I like literally zoomed to like the train station and like hurry up and go to the event. And I get there and I was like, okay, there's no line outside, maybe there's a line inside. So I'm like nervous, like I'm gonna be all the way in the back, and like I was nervous, guys. I was nervous. So I get in there and like it's just chill, and I see like kind of a bunch of like, it's not really little kids, but like younger than I am. So I'm like, okay, so it's not that many people, I'm okay, I made it. I'm like talking to some of the staff members because of like the event, and they're telling me like, you're fine, you know, like we're gonna start the line, and then once we like line up everybody, we're gonna tell you. So then me being me, I go talk to somebody, and I'm like, where does the line start? Like, where are you guys like gonna start the line? And they tell me where, and I just stood there, and I was the second person online, and there wasn't as much people as I expected. Like, people didn't even start coming in until like pretty much almost 6 o'clock, and we kind of started like at 6 o'clock on the dot. And like the whole time while I was waiting, I was actually able to see Scott and Brian like down on the I guess like stage, kind of, I guess you can call it, because like there's stairs for you to go down and then like sit to watch the interview, whatever. But like there were kids that were with Scott and Brian that they had taught their choreography to, that were gonna perform it for us. So I was watching them the whole time, and they were like teaching it to them. So I got like a few Snapchats of those. I was like, oh my gosh, look, there's Scott and there's a Brian. Like maybe like 20 minutes later, they started giving us wristbands, and then we were able to go down. And they actually gave us forgive me for the name, but what is a Samsung S10 Plus? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I'm team iPhone, don't hate me. But they gave all of us one, which I thought was so freaking cool. And they gave us a USB. I sat like right in the middle. Like the first 2 rows were occupied by like the kids they were with, because you know they were teaching them the dances and stuff. So I just took like the 3rd row and like right in the middle, like right behind the camera, kind of. The USB that they gave us, any pictures or videos that we took on it, we can transfer it to the USB, and then we can keep the USB. So I actually don't know where it is. It's probably in my room, but I used that phone to like take all the videos of like the interviews, the dances, all of that. So I will insert all of that footage right now.
You know? How do you do that though when you're on tour in the industry? Sometimes it's like go, go, go.
Yeah, I think it's just like letting go of the pressure and knowing that, you know, you can just keep creating and keep finding moments for that one thing you're doing, whether it be like a music video or concept video or live performance. Just like knowing that you have time, and if you don't have time, use these 3 or 4 go-to moves in case you're like blanking on your go-to moves from the club. You know what I'm saying, right? Or your go-to boomerang moves and stuff, okay? So the first one is the over the shoulder, right? And this might be for the more feminine people or the males and masculines, right? So everyone face this way. Let's go. And this can be used on slow-mo too. So you saw like everyone's hair moving super slow. So imagine.
I've got no hair.
Listen, neither do I, but you'll see it. Watch. Alright, so you can do it in slow-mo by yourself and shoot it regular, right? Like a small turn. Let me see it, go ahead. Work! You can look back at it if you want to.
Look back at it.
Look back at it, yeah. So okay. It's called the grab.
Brian loves it in the States.
I'm trying to bring it back.
I don't want to take any part of this.
I'm trying to bring it back. But people in Europe love this move so much. Like I think everyone does it in their freestyles and stuff.
I love this.
You gotta see it, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Work! Grab towards the camera, ready? Hold up.
I think the last one always has to do with a friend.
Thanks.
Do you know what I mean? Grab a friend.
We're going to prom.
Oh, got it.
We're going to prom, yeah.
We're going to homecoming. Okay, so. Right? Homecoming post? Okay, so. I think.
Prom pose. That's right, yeah.
So we'll 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, can we all see that?
First of all, living on the fly.
That's pretty much what we did. We took the pictures from there, from the phone, and can I just say the camera quality on that is, whoo, girl, made me question having an iPhone just for a second. I was like, wow, this camera is lit. That's pretty much what we did, which was so insane. They kind of had like a schedule for us. So after all of that, we were able to go back upstairs, which I don't think I vlogged, I think I was just like so shook that this was happening. I was just like, I didn't vlog, but there were like 4 booths, I want to say, and each of them were like different. There was this one that was like kind of like a night vibe, but like it was like neon lights vibes, and then there was like each booth was different. It was so lit, so cool, and we were able to just like test out the phone, like see how it take pictures. We were able to take pictures in them, and then like maybe like 5 minutes later or 10 minutes later, Brian and Scott came up and we were able to take pictures of them. And somewhere my pictures with Brian got lost, and I did not even know until the event was over. Like me and this girl that I end up being friends with, we were like talking to each other, and we were like going through, because you're able to send, there's like this big screen in the back on a table that you're able to email your pictures to yourself. So I'm going through my pictures, and I only see my ugly pictures that I took by myself, like when I was testing out the booths, and my pictures with Scott. And I'm like, I don't want my pictures. Like, if anything, I'd rather my pictures get lost and like give me my pictures that I took with Brian. So I'm like, those pictures are gone. I don't know where it is. I tried emailing them about it, but I don't know where my pictures with Brian went. I have my pictures with Scott. Those, thank God, were saved. I'll insert them maybe on the screen if it's not in the thumbnail. I don't know, but I'll put them on the screen anyways. They're also on my Instagram, so if you guys want to see those and the video from the Sweetener World Tour, I will put all the links in the description below, so you guys can go down there and click on those. So that's pretty much it. Like for Thursday, I literally was just chilling with Scott and Brian for like 2 hours. We were making jokes, we were talking, like it was so lit. Let's go to Friday now, which was the first day of the New York City shows, which I didn't end up going to because at this point I was just like, yeah, I won't be able to be going to any New York City shows. I'll probably have to like go to Philadelphia to go see her at this point. Like I will have to go to another city to go see her. That was my mindset. And then that Friday night, your girl was like, no, I need to see her. Like, literally, Barclays is like, what, 20 minutes away from my house? Like, and Madison Square Garden is like 40 minutes away from where I live. I was like, no, there's no way. Like, I have to go try and see if I can see her. Because the thing with Ticketmaster is, like, online, the ticket says it's sold out, but they hold tickets back, and you are able to buy tickets the day of concert, on the day of the concerts. So I was like, let's go see if we can do this. So actually, my friend was the one who was there, and she was like, oh, I'm like at the box office, and I'm gonna see if we're able to get tickets for Saturday's show. Because at this point, we were just like, we're not gonna go to the Friday show, because like it was kind of too late. Here's the thing, like, I don't want to say I have a problem with nosebleed seats, especially like for Ariana Grande. I'm kind of like, as long as I get to see her, like, that's fine. But I have a bad fear of heights, and those seats in a nosebleed does not do justice. Like, if you guys seen my basketball vlog when I went to go see my first ever basketball game with my brother, and his friend gave us tickets, and it was in nosebleed, which I didn't care because you guys know how much I love basketball. I like pretty much freaked out. So I was like, yeah, for a concert, I can't do that, because then I'm gonna have to like be in my seat, and I'm gonna be afraid to stand up and dance. I was like, yeah, I can't do that. So my friend tells me, like, she's literally at the box office, she's gonna see if she's gonna try to get some tickets. So then she told me she's able to get pit tickets. Don't know how she was able to do this, but she said she was, and she was gonna pay for both of our tickets. Now I felt bad, so I sent her $100, and I told her, like, yo, I'll give you $100, and then whatever our total is, see if you can get pit tickets for that. We were actually able to get pit tickets for, I want to say, like $300 for the both of us. Somebody was selling pit tickets. I guess somebody had like pit tickets for another show and didn't want to go to that show anymore, so they were selling 2 pit tickets for like $300 or something, and we were just like, the Lord is on our side. Yes. So she got that, and then literally we went to the concert on Saturday. I didn't vlog because I didn't even know I was gonna even end up going to an Ariana concert, to be honest. I got there and I was just like, whoa, the 7 rings are there, and like my mind was blown. Barclays did that. The setup, amazing. Just, I didn't understand, because like Ariana stressed having a clear bag, and all the venues and tells you, I don't even know how many times, that you need to have a clear bag. So while I'm waiting for my friend to like get to Barclays, I'm watching all these people getting upset that they can't get in with a regular bag, and I'm like, have y'all not seen her on Twitter, on Instagram, telling y'all, like, literally says like, you guys cannot get in with any other black bag if it's not a clear bag. So I was so confused. Like, people were really getting upset, and then they even got more upset because there was a truck that you were able to actually give your bag in and then like get a clear bag for. So I actually, without even thinking like if I was going to the New York City shows, but like as soon as she dropped her clear bags, I bought it. I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to these shows. Obviously I wanted to go to the shows when these bags drop, but like obviously closer towards the New York City shows, I realized like I probably wasn't gonna go, but I had already had my bag a long time ago. So this was the bag that I got. I bought my clear tote bag. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly what was in here. This wasn't in here. I went out, so I put that in there, because you can't do this. Like, having a wallet like this and then put it in a clear bag, they're not going to let that slide. So, well, at least my venue didn't. I'm pretty sure all the venues aren't going to let it slide, but yeah. So I really didn't have that much. I just had like a lotion with me, because, you know, your girl can get ashy. She didn't want to get ashy. For substitute of my wallet, I've been using this for when I was going to college, because I needed to put my ID and not lose it, and then have like my dorm key. So I just use this. It has like my credit card, my ID, and all of that stuff in here. So I just use this instead of the wallet. And then I actually heard a lot of people like debating about portable chargers. I guess this is based strictly on what your venue rules are, because my venue, like Barclays, is fine with portable chargers as far as I can tell. Like, I've never had a problem bringing portable chargers into concerts, but like I said, I've seen people say that you can't bring portable chargers. So I actually had bought 2 of my portable chargers. So I bought those 2 with me, and then I just bought like this little charger thing so I can charge, you know, my phone. And then honestly, had my keys. I had a pen just in case, because you just don't know. I had my lip gloss because a girl needs lip gloss. I had a little thing of hand sanitizer, and I had another lip gloss because this one was running out. And then there were like Lyfts and like car ride services out there, and they were just giving out cards, so I have that. That was literally all that was in my clear bag. I did not want to risk it. Still waiting for my friend. And then literally there's like maybe like 3 people like standing right here next to me, and they're talking, and like they're kind of like squealing, fangirling, and I'm like not paying any attention to it. And then I look, and then I see it's Frankie, but then like I like turn my head back because it didn't sink into my head that was Frankie. So I ignored it for like a few seconds, and then it registered, so I turned back around and I was like, oh my gosh, that's Frankie. So then I like didn't want to take a picture at first because I didn't know like if he was doing that. I saw one of the girls that was standing next to me, I think she took a picture with him, and then I was like, okay, so now it's like decent for me to ask. So I went up to him and I asked him for a picture, and then his boyfriend was with him and his crew was with him. So I just took a picture, and I was like, yo, this is already starting off to a great start. Like, we got in, and like I had an outer body experience. Like, truly I did, because I was like, I'm really here. Like, I'm actually here. Like, I didn't think I was going to be here, but I'm here. So we got in, and then like the feeling of walking to pit, oh my gosh, let me tell you, there is no feeling like walking into pit, man. Oh my god, I could not believe it at all. We got in, and we were like where the stage is and the stairs to go down, like that corner, but just a little bit like right there in the middle. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but like, can you guys picture, like, from all the videos that you guys have seen, Instagram videos, whatever it is, those stairs that she walks down to go to the middle of the small circle stage, like that stage, that corner, and like right there, like that's literally where we were. And I like, oh my gosh, I spazzed out. I think I got like a few clips. I don't even remember, bro. I blanked out. Like, truly, I blanked out. I was so in the moment. Let me tell you guys, I truly, vlogging was not on my mind. I was like, whatever video I take, that's the video I'm gonna leave with. I like truly, I just blanked out. Like, I don't even know. That was the time of my life. I had the time of my life for that show. And I didn't buy any merch because, like I said, last minute, the only thing I had to my name at that time was like $100, and that was what I gave my friend so he could get the tickets. So I was like, to be honest, I don't even care, because like, she got 4 shows, she got to shop online. If anything, I know friends that were going to the other shows, so if anything, I would just ask them to get me merch, and then I would just pay it back to them. So I was just like, I didn't really care about the merch. I didn't stress about it that much. As long as I saw the queen, that was all I cared about. Wednesday comes, which was the last day of her show, and my friend texted me. She's like, get dressed, we're going out, I have a surprise for you. And I'm like, okay. I had a feeling like what it was. Like, I kind of thought it was Ari. I was like, I feel like it's Ari, because like the way she told me, she was like, I have a surprise for you, you're gonna love it, so and so. And then like from there, I like knew. I was like, all right, we have to go see Ari, because like that's the only person I can think of that's in New York right now that I like freaking love. So I actually take the train, and then we drive. So when we drive, I'm like, okay, maybe it's not Ari, because like me and her, we're the kind of people where like, even when we get a car, or like when we have cars, I'm still not driving to the city. Like, it's just because it's too much. So when I was in her car, I'm like, okay, now where are we going? Because she never drives to the city, and like I know we're never gonna drive to the city. And then she parks her car, and then we get on the train and we go the rest of the way. And now I'm like, it has to be Ari. Like, this is the only thing I can think of. I'm like, it has to be Ari. Like, there's just nowhere around it. And then we walk to MSG. There goes the sign. The Ari sold out June, what was it, 18th, June 19th. And I was just like, no, Ash, you did not just surprise me with tickets to go see Ari. And I'm like spazzing. Like, I'm like full on, like, there's a big smile. I can feel my cheeks hurting. Like, my heart is like fully in my butt. Like, it's a whole nother story. Everything is going in through my head right now. We got there before 6. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I want to like go buy a shirt, because again, this is unexpected. I'm thinking, like, before she gave like the hints, I'm thinking we're just gonna go, like, you know, like just chill, have a chill day. So I only had like what, like $50 to my name at the time, because I was just like, there was no place for me to go take out money, like, so I had like $50 cash to my name. That was it. So the first thing was like, I have to go buy at least a shirt, something, because I didn't buy one Saturday, because that was unexpected. Your girl had no money. I was like, I need at least a shirt, something, you know? So we go inside, and I spazzed out, and I'm like looking at the merch, and I'm like freaking out, and I'm like trying to decide what I want to get. Merch I want. And then like straight ahead from the merch is like the box office, like the booth to buy tickets, like if you still want to buy tickets. And I think to the left, all the way in the corner, I believe that's where general admission started lining up for pit. And then on the right was the VIP check-in, and that's where the line was starting from there. And I think across from there was the meet and greet line. I'm like confused because like everything was happening on one floor on one side. So like the lines were kind of like, you know, like kind of confusing to me, but I'm pretty sure that's like what the lines were. So I buy my shirt, and then Ash is like, keep walking straight. And in my head, I'm like, what? Like, the only thing that's straight is the VIP and the booth, unless she's telling me to turn left, because that's where, like, we gotta go line up or whatever. So she actually told me, like, while we were getting merch, whatever, that we had pit tickets. And I'm like, oh my God, I get pit tickets twice. Like, who am I? Like, what is my life? At this point, I'm like almost sobbing. Like, truly, I'm almost sobbing. Because I'm like, okay, breathe. We're gonna see Ari like literally 2 feet away. Not even, probably, from me. Like, I'm spazzing out. And she's like, no, just keep walking straight. So like I'm walking straight, and she's like, okay, so now turn like a little bit to the right. So I'm just like, but that's VIP. And she's like, yeah, I know. So just keep walking. And like, again, bro, my heart was in my butt. I almost cried. And I like truly don't cry. I'm here at MSG. Oh my gosh, I freaking love my best friend Ashley. She surprised me with VIP tickets, and I'm so freaking excited. She went to the bathroom, and we're actually waiting for 2 more of our friends, and then we're gonna go inside. I actually bought like just some merch. I only bought like 1 shirt, but I will show you guys that later. I'm so freaking excited, and we're sitting in pit. Oh my god, I will try my best to vlog. Can't promise anything, because I'm a bad vlogger, so we'll see. But I'm so excited. I'm really gonna combust. But yeah, that's it for right now. Truly don't cry for certain people that I meet. Like, the closest people I've ever come to crying for when I've met is Ari, Nikki, Chris, and like Zendaya. It almost happened, but like I contained myself. Those are like truly the only people like I've met that like I was like almost cried. So like when it sunk in, I was like, no. And I was like, are you serious? She's like, no, I'm being dead serious. Like, we have to go check it or whatever. And I'm literally, truly, I'm like, bro, you know, like when you're trying to cry, like when you're about to cry, but you're trying to hold it in, and the water is just like pooling right here. That was me. I was like, no, Ash, why would you do this? And I'm like fully on, like about to sob. And I'm like, we can't do this. We're surrounded by people. Tina, you need to keep it together. Hold it. And I'm like, we're literally about to go to VIP. As if you're watching this, which I probably do, which you probably are, girl, I love you so freaking much. So before I continue on, Ash actually surprised me with these tickets because she is going to Cali in actually by the time you guys are watching this, she's in Cali already, and she's going to be there for the whole summer. And my birthday's actually next month, which, to be honest, I completely forgot about. My birthday's July 16th, and she won't be here. So that was like a goodbye early birthday present for me. So Ash, I love you so much, and I hope you have so much fun in Cali. Girl, I will try to visit you as soon as I can. That is a guarantee. Continuing on, I like spaz out. We're lying up, and I'm shaking at this point. Literally, like, my hands are like this. I can't even control myself, and I'm just like, whew. I'm like trying to breathe. I'm trying to contain myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've watched so many people do like their story times. I was reading so many people's experiences on like this and their meet and greet on Instagram and on Twitter. And I was watching so many YouTube videos, and I'm like, am I about to have an experience of my own? I'm like truly like losing my mind. So obviously you guys know that you can't have your phones in there. So obviously I didn't record anything. But I spazzed out. That was like the best time of my life. Like, oh my god. We had like the perfect view of Ari. Like, literally the perfect view of Ari. And I'm like, just staring at her because I'm like, her eyes are so big. Not in a bad way. Like, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. And I'm like mesmerized. I'm like staring at her, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. She's sitting right here in front of me. Like, literally. Like, play some games, ask some questions. This question thing I had no idea of because I was surprised anyways. Ashley didn't know anything about the question thing, so we didn't get any questions answered. We played some games, like guess that track, guess that song or whatever. I was like so in shock of everything that was happening to me. Like, I was guessing songs, not slow, but like it wasn't fast enough for me. Like, so like I was just like, by the time I raised my hand, somebody else like would get it. So I was just like, yeah, this is not working out for me. My brain is like not processing what's happening right now, so it's just not gonna work out. So then we leave, and then we go to pit, and I'm just like, I'm like literally about to drop at this point because I can't even believe what's happening. I'm like, we just met Ari. I just saw Scott and Brian again. Like, and the dancers, like, I was spazzing out. And then we're like in pit, and I'm just standing there, and I'm like, no, I like completely blanked out for these shows. Like, I blacked out. Like, when people say they black out from these things, it is not a lie. Like, because so much is happening and you can't believe what's happening, you truly forget pretty much everything that happened. So for me to even sit down and tell you guys this story time and give you guys my experience, like, what, 2 days after the show, or no, I can't, bro, I can't. The day after the show is like insane for me. I will show you guys the shirt that I bought. I'm wearing, the light is coming, my sweatshirt. I actually wore this to the concert, actually. These merch bags, girl, y'all did it. This thing is huge. It's like almost, well, I'm saying almost, it is bigger than my head, like, and it's so freaking cute. It just says thank you next all over the bag. So, and then the bottom just says has a nice life, which I think is very cute. And I love how big it is because the merch, depending on like how much merch you get, you just have like enough space for it. So the shirt that I got was just this one, this plain black, well, it's not plain, but it's just this black shirt that has Ariana Grande on the front, upside down, obviously. And then the back just has 4 days, and on the bottom it says Sweetener World. What? It says Sweetener World Tour on the bottom. So I know you guys see that this is very big, and I actually got this in a large because t-shirts, hoodies, and sweatshirts like this, I just love it being baggy on me. I don't like it to cling. And I do dance a lot, so like when I'm dancing or like when I'm in rehearsal or practice or whatever, I like to wear them and like them to be baggy on me. So that's what I got. This was $40. In case you guys want to know the prices of the clothes, I believe the t-shirts like this are $40. The long sleeve sweatshirts and crew necks are like $55 or like $50 to $65. And the hoodies are like $65 to $75. I know the sweatpants, which I really wanted, this was actually $70. And she had like the New York City exclusive like Pride merch, which I don't understand why like a tank top, like an undershirt, is $45. But do you? I guess it's because it's exclusive. Like, do what you gotta do. But yeah, and then your girl Ari announced more tour dates, and she's coming back to Brooklyn. So we just might go. We just might go. If I go, this will be 3 out of the 5 New York City shows I attended. That's just that's mind-boggling to me, to be honest. And if we go to this one, I will definitely have more merch. So that's the thing. But I felt like this video was really, really long. But if you watched this whole video, thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching this. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you guys are going to the Sweetener World Tour. If you guys been already, tell me what was your favorite thing about it. If you got pit, if you didn't get pit, if you got merch, if you didn't get merch, whatever you want to say, leave it in the comment. I will be sure to reply to you guys. I love reading your guys' comments. Don't forget to subscribe, turn my post notification on if you guys would like a new video, and also leave me more Ari video suggestions to do, because I love making Ari videos and you guys love watching my Ari videos, and I will do them for you guys. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed my Sweetener World Tour experience, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Sorry.